Hi guys, I'm Shandor. Welcome to my cinema. Today I'm going to watch the 1959 romantic comedy Pillow Talk. I know that Hudson and Doris stays in this movie, and most importantly, for me anyways, Thelma Ritter. I know nothing else about this movie, but this was recommended by a couple of you guys, so hopefully this is gonna be good. I think this movie is held in pretty high regard, so hopefully this is gonna be a lot of fun. So let's not waste any more time. Here comes Pillow Talk. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good opening. Also, summer is here, so if you see me doing this, it's because I'm sweating like a pig. That's a really creative opening. I love this. Unfortunately, I don't think that I can play the opening song, but it's really good. It already puts you in a good mood. She's humming the main theme. That's nice.
Bread, darling.
That's amazing.
I love you.
I wrote it for you.
Oh, bread.
That's such a creative
Would you sing it to
edit.
me again?
For my inspiration, Eileen. A perfect combination.
Doris Day is having none of it.
I do hate to interrupt, but would you mind hanging up, please? Who's that?
The other half of my party line. Just ignore her. She'll go away.
Would you please get off this line?
That split screen was absolutely awesome. Wonderful sets also.
I know it is early, Sherry, but I just had to talk to you. Will I see you tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry, Yvette. I have to work.
Oh, so we got a player here.
Tu es mon inspiration.
Ah, same thing. Okay. Tricky.
The laundryman's coming by today, and would you please tidy up the cupboards for me? Oh, would you call the office and tell him I'll be a little bit late?
That's a peach of a hangover she's got this morning.
Thelma Ritter? Yep. She's awesome. Like, she's awesome.
You see, I'm an interior decorator, and I do a lot of work at home. And so naturally, there are business calls that I must make, and I cannot get a call through. Have you any idea what it's like to be on a party line with a sex maniac?
Has he made immoral overtures to you?
Well, oh, not to me.
And you're bothered by this?
Yes.
Well, madam, we'll have one of our inspectors stop by and have a talk with him.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, can you believe it? There was a time when not everybody was able to get even a landline. Ain't that crazy?
I've got something to tell you.
Oh?
I was trying to call you all morning, but your line's been busy.
Oh, naturally.
I just drove her out of the showroom. How do you like it?
It's marvelous.
It's yours.
Oh,
Huh?
In grateful appreciation of the very brilliant job you've been doing on my office.
nice.
Jonathan, you're very sweet and very generous, but I cannot accept a gift like this.
Why not?
Well, it's too personal.
Are you sure you don't want the car?
Yes, I'm sure, Jonathan. See you tomorrow.
Well, she could have taken it, you know. Sell it. Get some money.
I thought it would go wonderfully well.
Mrs. Walters, a fertility goddess is the last thing you need in Scarsdale.
Savage little thing, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Now that you know what it is.
As far as I'm concerned, whatever Mr. Allen gets, he has coming to him.
Good.
Mr. Allen, I'm from the telephone
Uh,
company.
Well, hello.
I'm Miss Dickinson. I'm an inspector.
What would you like to inspect?
Well.
We've received a complaint about you.
Thank you.
They should have sent a male inspector, I guess. By the way, this movie looks absolutely gorgeous.
Your complaint has been found to be completely unwarranted and untruthful.
Well.
According to our inspector, Miss Dickinson. Did you believe that? They sent a woman. It's like sending a marshmallow to put out a bonfire.
That's pretty much how it is.
Hello?
Miss Morrow, my name is Brad Allen. Do you have any future complaints to make? I suggest you dial it and complain to me personally. Why are you so fascinated with my personal affairs?
I'm not fascinated, Mr. Allen. Revolted.
You don't see me going down to the phone company complaining about your affairs.
I have none to complain about.
It figures. But don't take your bedroom problems out on me.
I have no bedroom problems. There's nothing in my bedroom that bothers me.
Oh, that's too bad.
From the hour to the half hour, the phone will be yours. From the half hour to the hour, it will be mine. How does that sound?
Like a report from the United Nations.
You mean you disagree?
No, it might work.
We'll just have to try living with one another.
Well, Miss Morrow, is that all you have on your mind?
Never mind my mind. You stick to your half hour, and I'll stick to mine.
This is a lot of fun.
Were you listening in again?
Yes, ma'am.
Thelma, have you no shame?
No, ma'am. He's brightened up many a dreary afternoon for me. If there's anything worse than a woman living alone, it's a woman saying she likes it.
Well, I do like it. Bedroom problems?
Does she have an idea about something?
Bedroom problems.
Jen, why won't you marry me?
Jonathan, I don't love you.
Well, that's absurd. I've been talking to this psychiatrist about my mother for 2 years now.
And?
It's perfectly healthy. He dislikes her as much as I do. We've never even kissed.
Oh. Didn't think it was gonna happen.
Well, they didn't hit the moon with the first missile shot either.
I guess that's what I want. To hit the moon.
Hmm. Makes sense. Makes absolute sense.
Hi, Al. Any calls?
Shh. It's him.
I think I've been smiling pretty much all throughout the movie's runtime so far, so...
Mr. Allen, you're on my half hour.
Party pooper.
Hello?
Don't ever do that again. All right. So I overlap by a few measly minutes. What am I supposed to do when somebody calls me? Be as rude as you are? Stop living vicariously in what you think I do. There are plenty of warm rolls in the bakery. Stop pressing your nose against the window.
I love these split screens, by the way, so much. And yeah, once again, what a set.
Hi, Brad. How's the show going?
They know
Got any
each
more
other?
songs ready? Me, I started out in college with $8 million, and I've still got $8 million.
How horrible your life
Can't
is.
seem to get ahead.
Who's the girl?
Mm-hmm.
She is the loveliest. She's the most talented person I've ever met.
That's what you said when you married that stripper.
She was not a stripper. She was an exotic dancer with trained doves. Mind if I call her up?
No, go right ahead. What's her name?
Jan.
Oops.
Busy. I can never get her on the phone.
Is this gonna be a love triangle or
She
something?
shares a party line with some nut.
It couldn't be.
Oh yeah.
What kind of a nut?
Some guy with a phone fetish.
Pretty girl, huh?
Yeah.
Good figure.
I found this gold mine. Not gonna tell an old claim jumper like you how to get to it. Friend, I only hope one day you find a girl like this. You ought to quit all this chasing around, get married.
Before a man gets married, he's like a tree in the forest. He stands there independent, an entity unto himself. And then he's chopped down. His branches are cut off, he's stripped of his bark, and he's thrown into the river with the rest of the log.
Well, some marriages are like that. That's true.
Oh, if this girl weren't something extra special, then maybe I'd agree with you. But with Jan, you look forward to having your branches cut off. Well, I gotta be going.
Okay. Dialogue. Seriously, dialogue. It's so well written. It's so funny. But I guess Brad and Jan has never met before.
I'd like to apologize for the way I've been acting, and I thought we could get together.
Now he's
Have
interested.
a cup of coffee, maybe. Get acquainted.
Not that meeting you might prove, amusing. But frankly, some jokes are just too obvious to be funny.
She's not giving in. That's good.
A perfect combination, Marie.
That's so cheap.
Miss Morrow, I want you to meet my son, Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Tony's graduating from Harvard this summer. Tony can drive you into town.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to impose, really.
I'd be delighted to, Miss Morrow.
Tony! Don't drive too fast.
I want, Mother.
This movie is so much fun. Slick. Very slick.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Tony, please.
So primitive.
Says you.
Tony, control yourself.
It's your word against mine.
Hit him in the nuts. Hit him in the nuts.
I've never belted a Phi Beta Kappa.
Okay, I'll take you home.
Oh, there they are. Sitting with their backs to each other. Okay.
Oh, come on, Jen. Finish your drink. It's very nourishing.
Will you please stop trying to get me drunk?
And you, Miss Morrow, are an emergency.
Tony, I want you to get the check and let's get out of here, and I mean it.
Just one dance and I'll go home, I promise.
I don't believe you.
Scouts on it.
Is Brad gonna do anything about this? Why am I so interested? I know why he is interested,
So
though.
that's the other end of your party line.
Yep. She doesn't know who he is, right?
How are you going to get on friendly terms with that? The minute you tell her who you are but dead.
Maybe.
Tony!
Excuse me, ma'am. Reckon it got a mite too close in here for your partner. Come on, boy. Up to Daisy.
I think he just should have, been honest.
I can't tell you how embarrassing this is, Mr.
Stetson, ma'am. Rex Stetson. It's mighty late for a young lady to be out driving alone.
It's not very far.
I'd feel a lot better if you'd let me see you home.
It's a really nice car, actually.
Now sit down.
Where?
In the seat.
Yeah.
The dialogue, the writing, the acting makes this whole thing so much fun.
You look so funny.
There wasn't a thing I could do.
What a marvelous-looking man.
Oh, you see.
I wonder if he's single.
I don't know how long I can get away with this act.
Right?
But she's sure worth a try.
Well, don't just sit there like a bump on a log. Make some casual conversation.
Oh, she likes
It's a
him.
lovely evening, isn't it?
Oh, yes, ma'am. It sure is.
You married?
Uh-oh.
You idiot. What are you trying to do? Scare the man away? So unpretentious and honest.
Ah, that sucks.
What a relief after a couple of monsters like Tony Walters and that Brad Allen. Would you like to come in for some coffee?
Oh, no, ma'am. I ain't used to these hours. Why? Back home, we'd be just about getting up now. I'd say 5 or 6 dates ought to do it.
It's so nice to meet a man you feel you can trust.
This is so wrong. This is so fun, but this is so wrong.
Hello?
Ma'am, this is Rex Stetson.
These are just so good. These split screens.
Hello?
I hope I didn't wake you up.
Oh, not at all.
Of course, you're going to be busy tomorrow night.
Oh, no, I always keep tomorrow night open. I mean, I hadn't time to think. Oh, I'd love to have dinner with you.
Hello. Is anybody on this line?
Yes, I am on the line. Would you please get off?
All right, but you're on my half hour.
Rex.
He sure isn't very well mannered.
Manners. He isn't even worth talking about. What were you saying?
This is so good.
It's like being around a pot-bellied stove on a frosty morning.
He's got some game, huh? I'll give him that.
Hello.
Miss Morrow, Brad Allen.
Ah!
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Ah!
I couldn't help overhearing part of your conversation.
I'm sure you couldn't.
And sharing a phone together, I feel a certain responsibility for you. Only don't let that yokel-act fool you. This ranch hand Romeo's just trying to lure you into the nearest barn.
It's true.
Then he'll find some excuse to stop off at his hotel room for a moment. And that, Miss Morrow, is where the payoff comes.
Good night, Mr. Allen.
Well, he's enjoying this game way too much. But I mean, he warned her, so...
You don't mind if we stop off for a minute, do you? Get my coat?
Yep.
It's a little bit chilly out.
Well, he told you exactly what he was gonna do. The payoff.
Mighty comfortable beds.
Yeah.
Come on over here.
Yeah.
You really came up here for your coat.
What'd you think I came up for, man?
I thought
Thought what, man?
Mm-hmm.
there's something so wholesome about a man who loves animals.
I hope this stupid horse knows where he's supposed to go.
I love that we hear their thoughts, you know, it adds so much.
Hangs onto the reins like a subway strap. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm sure glad she ain't my daughter.
Yeah, that was a good addition too. Oh, uh-oh. Trouble. There's trouble.
Jonathan, believe me, you and Moose, I mean Miss Taggart, get along. Moose! See? Nice and friendly she is. Mm-hmm.
She's out. Yeah, he's out. It's funny because I don't condone his actions, you know, I think he should have been like honest from the very beginning, you know? But at the same time, this whole situation is just so fun to watch, you know?
I kind of hated New York when I first came here. All those people seem so distant now.
Ah, this is so clever. Like, seriously, this is so clever.
Isn't it a beautiful day? You can't go by me. I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Thelma, I hardly know the man.
Takes only one sip of wine to tell if it's a good bottle.
She kind of has a point.
Why did you break our date? Now tell the truth, because you got another date, huh? Go ahead, tell me. You're going out with someone else, right?
Yep.
Right.
That's a terribly cruel thing to say. How could you ever fall in love with a tourist?
I don't know, I just did.
You admitted, you just said it. You love him.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah. Ah, he's having these close calls, you know? I wonder when he's gonna get busted.
I'd like to make an appointment for an examination.
For your wife?
No, I'm not married. It's for myself.
You mean you want the doctor to examine you?
Fella can't be too careful.
I'll tell the doctor you're here.
The man said he was going to have a baby, and you let him get it.
But he was obviously a psychopath.
Yeah.
What if he weren't?
But Dr. Maxwell.
Many unknown regions to explore.
Oh my god. Like, watching this in 2024, you know. Most Western countries having gone absolutely crazy on this stupid shit, you know. It has a different ring to it now.
Come on, you mean he didn't try to get you up to his hotel room?
Yes, he took me to his hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
He showed me Central Park.
That's even worse than I thought.
Worse? What do you mean worse?
Well, there are some men who just, they're very devoted to their mothers. You know, the type that likes to collect cooking recipes.
You are sick.
My best friend. Yep, they're usually the ones.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Okay.
I've had one of my men tailing him. He and the girl just went into a little club known as the Hidden Door.
Got a roly-poly baby, point to him with pride.
Nice voice.
He's my roly-poly baby, I'm satisfied.
Wonder if I could get the recipe. Sure would like to surprise my ma when I go back home.
He's...
Friendship?
Ma'am, that's a direct question. I think it deserves a direct answer.
Okay, yeah. His game is on. But you know what? Ever since Brad laid eyes on Doris Day, we haven't seen him going out with anyone else. So I'm pretty sure he's actually interested in her, you know?
We'll do this nice and clean so no one's embarrassed. When she gets back, you'll say goodbye. You'll put her in a cab. Then we'll go home and you'll pack.
Oh.
Connecticut. My summer house is perfect for writing songs. Remember, I'll be watching you.
Well, he kinda deserved this. Honestly.
Well, this friend of mine, a business associate, has a house up there, and he practically forced me to use it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't refuse him.
That's one way of putting it.
Don't be afraid. Ask me.
Well, Oh, no, ma'am, it wouldn't be proper.
Rex, we're both over 21.
How long do you think it would take you to get packed up?
About an hour.
You lied. You don't.
Yep.
And you'll be sorry.
Yep, yep. Yeah, he thinks he won. He didn't.
She's just gone to Connecticut for the weekend.
Connecticut? 241 Stony Brook Road?
Why, yes, sir.
And you let her go?
Well,
Hey, is that the score for his song, You're My Inspiration? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Is that score? Up. Busted. Yeah. Appropriate response.
Stop!
Ah!
His name isn't Rex Stetson, it's Brad Allen.
I know that.
He's a sneaking, double-crossing rat.
I know that, too.
Yeah.
Mine can be solved in one bedroom. You couldn't solve yours in 1,000.
Mic drop. 80 miles. Wow. This shouldn't be funny, but it's so funny. 20 miles.
You've been crying for 60 miles now.
She is just incredible. I mean, her acting in this movie is absolutely amazing.
I'm so ashamed.
Poor kid.
Guy drives a big car with all the optional extras.
I thought we were going to get married.
Forget it.
They're totally misunderstanding the whole situation.
I hate to do this, Jan, but this is for your own good.
Oh. That's not gonna go well.
You see? Did she cry? Cry? I never knew a woman that size had that much water in her. I once saw you work on 3 Sisters at the same time, and you came up with some of your best songs. All of a sudden, why does one girl make you feel guilty? You're in love. The mighty tree has been toppled. You could be right. You're damn right I'm right. You love her, and she can't stand the sight of you. Look, I don't blame you for hating me. I'm trying to apologize.
Oh, I figured this was gonna happen.
Oh, excuse me.
So good, reincorporating, you know, some of the older jokes, adding a little bit more twist to them. Incredible. The writing here is just...
Somewhere in this building there may be a man who has crossed a new frontier.
Again, it hits way differently nowadays, unfortunately.
My name is Brad Allen, and I...
Mr. Allen, of course. Get lost.
Ah!
I'm one of your most devoted listeners.
Why, thank you. A little chilly out here. Couldn't we stop in and have a drink somewhere?
Oh, no, I don't usually. Well, I might have one just to be sociable.
Good.
Right,
Good. I know a
right.
nice little bar right down the street.
I know a better one.
Eh? Vodka.
You ready for another one? Now, let's take this problem from the beginning. First thing you gotta do is to get her to talk to you. Right?
Right.
You hire her to do your place. She's gotta talk to you. Clever?
Clever.
Thelma Ritter for the win. Always.
Happy?
Happy.
Brad Allen back and tell him it's impossible. You'll have to get another decorator to do his apartment.
Yes, sir. I've had him. It's over. I'm immune to him.
All right, John, if you think you can handle it.
I certainly can.
It's your decision.
She didn't look that convincing.
Mr. Allen? Yo, she's coming over.
JK. Okay.
It's a little embarrassing.
Mr. Allen, I'm a decorator. You're a client. I'm here because you are paying for my professional services. What style did you have in mind?
Nothing in particular. I'm leaving that entirely up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Light switches. Just switches.
Aren't they rather inconvenient?
Well.
Mr. Allen, if I'm going to redo the apartment, I have to know what everything is for.
Well, you'll see. But see, again, reincorporating things. Super cool. Not a wasted moment in this movie. Oh, how convenient.
Why redecorate? It's so functional for your purposes.
That's why I want you to redecorate. That bed is the first thing I want you to get rid of.
I'm sorry, Mr. Allen. Once we get started, you'll have to move out.
Do the place the way you'd like it.
I will. It's like a spider, and he expects me to redecorate his web. Ha! No, it's not nauseating enough. With the two
Savage.
heads.
You're not serious.
Rabbit.
She's savage.
Marie? Brad.
Dutch angle. I like that.
Dear.
Tassels.
This movie is
Goodbye, my
fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
There's just one final touch I want to give it.
See, again, reincorporating things. That's so clever, once again, you know?
Behold, Jonathan, the work of a woman in love.
Sure.
Oh, no! Hope you saved those telephone numbers.
I wonder. That's what you get.
That chair, it bit me.
This is hilarious. Oh.
I've seen it.
You'll see it again. Now put your clothes on.
I won't.
Are you getting out of that bed or am I coming in after you?
You wouldn't dare. You put me down on scratch. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Wilson. Good morning. I'm a Scott.
So funny that, you know, there's the telephone line.
That man just inspired me to do something I should have done long ago.
Okay.
You're too nice a looking woman to go out drinking every night. You know? Then you wouldn't have so much time to drink.
Why, Harry, you're so strong.
Officer, arrest this man. He's taking me up to his apartment.
Can't say as I blame him, miss.
Ah!
How's it going, Brad?
Where is that man taking that lady?
Shh,
I'll tell you when you're older.
Customary for the groom to carry the bride across the threshold.
Eh?
What bride?
How does it feel returning to the scene of the crime? Why did I spend a fortune?
She's like,
having
what
this part
bride?
done over? You did yourself a great job. And as far as I'm concerned, you can stay here and charge admission.
Oh. That's kind of fun. Three months later, okay.
But I have some important news to
It'll
tell.
only take a few
You
minutes.
don't understand. I'm gonna have a baby.
Pillow talk.
Oh, that's the end. Well, guys, this was Pillow Talk. This was so good. So good. Usually I don't expect much from a romantic comedy, you know, because they can be quite cliched, but I don't think this movie was cliched at all. The dialogue, it was so fun. The acting was absolutely incredible. Doris Day was just absolutely marvelous. Rocky Hudson was also really great. The guy who played Jonathan, he was also really great. Thelma Ritter, as always, you know, she's awesome. Like, come on. This was so funny and charming and just heartfelt and entertaining to the core, you know, like, and the sets, the colors of this movie. This is such a great time. Like, I didn't have a bad day, you know, but this movie just made my freaking day. I mean, seriously, this was so good. So good. Oh my god, I didn't expect to have such fun with this movie, you know? One thing though, and I think I said this when I was watching All About Eve. This movie needs more Thelma Ritter. Every movie needs more Thelma Ritter. But that's my only complaint about this movie. My god, this was like 102 minutes of just genuine fun. But also, you know, there was a lot of thought and care that went into this movie. So, also from a movie making standpoint, this was amazingly well done. You know? So when you have a really strong script, amazing actors to bring the script alive, and also you have a great director and a great cinematographer, you know, you have a winner. And this movie is a freaking winner. Guys, thank you so much for recommending this movie. Thank you so much for watching this movie together with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And see you next time at the cinema. This was so good. Bye.